Today I am suggesting a few tips to improve cash flows in your project business. This is specifically about collecting payments early. Now, cash flow is a very big topic, hence I am breaking it down into small topics. Today's topic is about timely invoicing to reduce the receivable days. In EPC businesses, reducing cash gap is really important. And in one of my earlier videos, I had explained about the cash gap. It has three main areas: receivable days, payable days, and inventory days. For reducing the receivable days, timely invoicing is one of the key factors. And in this video, I am going to talk about the same. One simple approach that we need to keep in mind is that we must reduce the time taken for all the activities that will make our payment due as early as possible. I'm sure you know all of this, but here are some specific pointers that you can remember and implement. Now, point number one is negotiate better payment terms. Train your sales team to negotiate for more advance and less credit period. Negotiate for minimum retention amount or minimum retention period if retention is unavoidable. Negotiate favorable milestones for invoicing. For example, you can ask for payment against submission of drawings, etc. Try and get all the payment against supply of material. Get a separate work order for installation and commissioning if that is in your scope. First step is to get the best payment terms in the purchase order. Now, second is timely work completion. Now, this is a very vast subject because here we are talking about the entire execution process. We need to significantly cut down the time taken in each of these activities. You may not be able to attack all the problems at once, but start one by one. In project business, there is always some delay in typical activities such as getting firm purchase order, preparing and submission of drawings, drawing approvals from customer, making a BOM, releasing POs, delays from vendors, machining or production, quality control, printing, packing, dispatch, site readiness, site installation and commissioning, delays at customer's end in providing resources and inputs, his other plant and machinery readiness. Now, small delays in each of these add up to a huge time period. Our job is to cut down delays and further try to shorten the time taken in each of these activities, the activities that are in our control. For the things which are not completely in our control, such as customers and vendor delays, we must foresee possible reasons and be proactive in our communication to get things done faster from them. Now, point number three is correct invoice in time. To start with, we must check the rates, the quantities, the address, GST number, etc., which is really a basic requirement. But clients have different requirements about documentation that needs to accompany the invoice. Test certificates, delivery challans, packing slips, QC reports, these are the few to name. For service or labor charges, it could be the measurements at site, certification of work done, PF, ESI compliances, GST return copies, and etc. In absence of such supporting documents, the invoice remains unbooked in client's books and does not become payable unless these details are furnished. The credit period counter starts after this point. Now, submitting a correct, complete invoice along with all supporting documents in time saves a lot of time. Now, to summarize, number one, negotiate better payment terms. Number two, shorten the time for each of the activities completion. And point number three, raise complete invoices and correct invoices in time. Now, if you are looking to improve cash flows in your business, leave your comments and we can talk.